So they'll be riding out right to the line. Amir Zaman at 66 to 1, Tony McGlone. Azkaban, David McCabe at 25 to 1. Beekeeper at 14 to 1, ridden by Johnny Murta. Caracca at 66 to 1, and David Harrison. Martin Dwyer on Cesaro at 40 to 1. Count Dubois at 25's Basil Marcus. Dance on the top at 20's John Reed. And then Frankie's mount Earl Grey at 12 to 1. Other likely front runners in the betting here: Eminence at 3 to 1 in Sheikh Mohammed's colours. Pat Eddy riding. Halland at 33's Daryl Holland. Halland wears a red cap on the Mollers Racing colours there. Cutto Island at 50 to 1, Jimmy Quinn. Mozart in the Michael Table colours. Mick Kinane on this 5 to 4 favourite. Pentland in the first colours of Mollers Racing. Michael Roberts at 25 to 1. Persian Pride at 20's Richard Quinn. Random Quest and Jimmy Fortune at 16 to 1. Tortuguero at 14 to 1, the mount of Michael Hills. Woodfield and Philip Robinson at 40s. Big prices for many of these. Anato at 33 to 1, Willie Ryan. Breakfast Bay, representing Roger Charlton, has a very good record in this race. 16 to 1, Seb Sanders. Dress Code at 40 to 1, the mount of John Carroll. It's Richard Mullen on Forest Light at 50s. At 20s, Heavenly Whisper and Michael Fenton. Jalusi at 40 to 1 and Neil Callan. And Pretty Girl, a Norwegian challenger here, unbeaten in Norway. Eddy Ahern takes the mount on her at 20 to 1. Queenie is ridden by Richard Hills at 25. Shannara at 66 to 1, Paul Fessy, and Tara Gold at 50 to 1. And Richard Hughes complete the 27.
So into 5 to 4. Some bookmakers are calling 11 to 10, but 11 to 8 is now the price, and 3 favourites in 9 runnings have won it, with very solid support against it of Eminence in from 3 to 1 into 5 to 2. It's then 100 to 7, 14 to 1 bar those. That brings in Earl Grey's put in at 14 to 1, and so is Tortuguero. 16 to 1, the Beekeeper and Random Quest, trying to emulate Inchlonig, who won this first time out a year ago. Big prices against the rest, but only 2 horses being backed here. Mozart, and now strong support for him.
Mozart coming from stall 2 towards the near side, jumps out fairly well. They're getting fast. Cutto Island on the far side with Woodfield up with the pace, and Eminence has refused to jump out. Eminence hasn't gone a yard there in the hands of Pat Eddy. So the second favourite out of the race, the favourite Mozart on the near side, leading the group towards the stand side, with on the far side Woodfield right up with the pace, and Breakfast Bay is also very prominent as well as they hurtle through the first quarter mile. And up front, Tortuguero with Breakfast Bay on the far side. Tortuguero in the grey and yellow hoop jacket, chased by Amir Zaman and Cutto Island. And then in behind these is Pretty Girl racing quite prominently. Mozart continuing to lead the group on the near side, with Dance on the top, very handy. Also Count Dubois is right there as well, and these are chased by Shannara and Anato and Dress Code on the right of the picture in the black jacket. But up front, Tortuguero trying very hard to give them the slip. Pretty Girl, Mozart and Count Dubois on the stand side as they run inside the final quarter mile now, and Mozart doing very well out in the centre of the track. Count Dubois going with him on the far side. The Norwegian runner Pretty Girl is going to the front there from Tortuguero. They're kicking clear these front 4 of Dress Code as they run inside the final furlong. Mozart in the centre from Count Dubois. Pretty Girl on the far side. Mozart near side of Pretty Girl. Mozart doing just enough. Mozart from Pretty Girl, then Count Dubois. Tortuguero in 4th. 5 is Beekeeper, followed then by Random Quest, back then to Queenie and Earl Grey hunting them up, and Caracca was just about the last to finish here. Mozart had to do this pretty much the hard way, the 11 to 10 favourite, badly drawn out in the centre of the track, with only Count Dubois for company for most of this 7 furlong journey. He's had to buckle down well to beat the Norwegian raider Pretty Girl, who's run an absolute blinder on the far side, but he got home. That's what mattered. The 11 to 10 favourite, paying £2.60 on the tote. Places 160, £4.10 and £5.20. Exacta £37.10, and the straight forecast £41 and 87 pence. On run number 10, 20.